secret architecture, a deep dive into the conscious, subconscious, and your true self. Introduction. The question of reality. Have you ever stopped to wonder why you act the way you do? Not just in moments of conscious choice, but in the small, automatic decisions that make up your day. Why do certain thoughts repeat in your mind like a broken record? Why do you feel an irrational fear in specific situations, or an unwavering confidence in others? The answers to these profound questions don't lie in the world around you, but in the unseen, powerful world within you, your mind. This is a journey to peel back the layers of your consciousness and explore the hidden architecture of your being. We will move beyond the surface-level understanding of what it means to think and feel, to uncover the forces that truly drive your life. We will delve into the distinct yet intertwined functions of your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, revealing how one influences the other in every moment of your existence. We will examine how this system was programmed, not by a computer, but by every experience you've had since the day you were born. By the end of this exploration, you will not only understand how your mind works, but you will also learn how to differentiate between the person you have been programmed to be and the person you truly are. This understanding is the first and most crucial step toward taking control of your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately your destiny. This is a guide to finding and becoming your true, authentic self, starting right now, in the quiet depths of your own mind. Chapter 1. The Great Iceberg. Understanding the conscious and subconscious mind. To truly grasp the power of your mind, you must first understand its two distinct yet deeply connected parts. The most effective way to visualize this relationship is through the famous iceberg analogy. The tiny part you see floating above the water's surface, a mere 5 to 10% of the iceberg, is your conscious mind. This is the part of you that's awake, alert, and active at this very moment. It is the part of you that is reading these words, processing their meaning, and deciding whether they resonate. Your conscious mind is the realm of logic, reason, and willpower. It's the part that makes deliberate choices. What to eat for breakfast, which route to take to work, or what to say in a conversation. It's the critical, analytical voice in your head, the one that makes to-do lists and sets goals. However, the vast, unseen majority of the iceberg, the immense 90 to 95% submerged beneath the surface, is your subconscious mind. This is the engine room of your being. It operates on a scale far beyond your conscious awareness, storing every memory, every experience, every skill, and every belief you've ever held. The subconscious mind is what keeps your heart beating and your lungs breathing without conscious thought. It's the part of you that knows how to drive a car or play a musical instrument without having to think about every single step. It's the keeper of your habits, your instincts, and your emotional triggers. The conscious mind is the captain on the deck of a ship, making a few key decisions. But the subconscious mind is the massive, powerful engine, the crew, and the autopilot all working in unison below deck. The captain might decide on a destination, but it is the subconscious engine that makes the ship move in that direction, guided by the pre-programmed coordinates. 1.1 The conscious mind. The captain on deck. The conscious mind is our tool for navigating the world in real time. Its primary functions are logic and reasoning. It allows us to analyze situations, weigh pros and cons, and make rational decisions. When you solve a math problem or debate an idea, you are using your conscious mind. Willpower. This is the force you use to resist temptation, start a new habit, or push through a difficult task. It is a powerful but finite resource. Short-term memory. It holds information we need for the current task at hand, such as a phone number you're about to dial or a thought you're trying to articulate. However, the conscious mind has significant limitations, can only focus on a few things at once. It's easily distracted and, most importantly, it can be easily overruled by the immense power of the subconscious. Think about a time you made a conscious decision to start a new diet, only to find yourself reaching for a snack an hour later. Your willpower, a conscious function, was no match for the powerful pre-programmed habit in your subconscious mind. 1.2 The subconscious mind. The unseen engine room. The subconscious mind is the silent architect of your life. Its functions are vast and incredible, operating on principles very different from its conscious counterpart. Memory storage. It is a massive database of everything you've ever seen, heard, felt, and experienced. It doesn't forget anything. While you may not be able to consciously recall a memory, it is still stored in your subconscious, influencing your behavior. Habit formation. The subconscious mind loves efficiency. It turns repeated actions, thoughts, and emotions into automatic habits. This is why you can get ready for work in the morning without thinking about every step. This is a blessing when the habit is positive, but a curse when it's negative, like procrastinating or self-sabotaging. Emotional regulation. It processes and stores emotional responses to past events. If a dog bit you as a child, your subconscious might associate all dogs with fear, even if you consciously know the dog in front of you is friendly. This emotional trigger is a subconscious program running in the background. No sense of time or logic. The subconscious mind doesn't understand the concepts of past or future, good or bad. It operates entirely in the present moment and takes every command literally. It doesn't analyze. It simply acts on the information it receives. This is why it's so powerful. It accepts your thoughts as reality without question. The communication loop. How the two minds interact. The relationship between the conscious and subconscious mind is a constant communication loop. Your conscious thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are the instructions you are constantly feeding your subconscious. The subconscious, in turn, takes these instructions and works to create a reality that matches them. If you consciously worry about not having enough money, your subconscious mind, which takes all commands literally, will work to find evidence of that lack in your life. It will steer you toward situations that validate that belief. Conversely, if you consciously and consistently focus on gratitude and abundance, your subconscious will begin to show you opportunities and circumstances that align with that new belief. It's a continuous feedback loop that shapes your reality. Chapter 2. The Programmed Self. Why we act the way we do. The most profound realization you can have on this journey is that a large part of who you believe yourself to be is not your true, authentic self, but a programmed version of yourself. Your thoughts, beliefs, fears, and behaviors are not random. They are the result of a lifetime of conditioning. The first programmers: family, culture, and childhood. Your subconscious mind is most susceptible to programming during your formative years, especially between birth and age 7. This is a period when your brain operates primarily in theta waves, a state of mind similar to a hypnotic trance, making it highly receptive to new information. During this time, the programs of your life were written by the world around you. Family. Your parents, siblings, and other family members were your first and most influential programmers. If you were constantly told, "You're so smart," your subconscious wrote a program that you are intelligent. If you were told, "Money doesn't grow on trees," your subconscious wrote a program about lack and financial struggle. These early messages form the bedrock of your self-image and beliefs. Culture and society. The culture you grew up in, the media you consumed, and the societal norms you were exposed to all contributed to your programming. They taught you what is acceptable, what is beautiful, what is successful, and what is possible. Experiences. Every emotional experience, both positive and negative, created a program. A moment of public speaking that went poorly could have created a program of "public speaking is scary," while a successful presentation might have created a program of "I am a confident speaker." The subconscious mind generalizes these experiences into broad, operating principles. The loop of beliefs. How programs become our reality. These subconscious programs are incredibly powerful because they operate on a self-fulfilling prophecy loop. A belief is formed. You are told or you experience something, which creates a belief in your subconscious mind, e.g., "I am not worthy of success." The subconscious acts. Your subconscious mind, as a faithful servant, then works to find ways to make this belief true. It will show you opportunities that you might subconsciously reject or sabotage. The conscious mind validates. When you fail to achieve success, your conscious mind, using its logic, says, "See? I knew it. I am not worthy of success." This conscious thought reinforces the original subconscious belief, making it stronger and more difficult to break. This loop continues indefinitely until you consciously intervene. A person who believes they are bad with money will find ways to spend it irrationally. A person who believes they are unlovable will unconsciously push away people who are trying to love them. The program runs, and the results of the program are used to reinforce the program itself, creating a powerful self-sustaining cycle. The duality, the authentic self versus the programmed self. This is the key distinction to make. There is the programmed self and the authentic self. The programmed self. This is the personality you present to the world, shaped by your beliefs, habits, and emotional triggers. It's the voice in your head that criticizes you, the fear that holds you back, and the habits that keep you stuck. It's a collection of beliefs and behaviors you've inherited or absorbed over time. The authentic self. This is the core of who you truly are. It is the part of you that is always whole, always worthy, and always connected to a greater sense of purpose. It is the quiet voice of intuition, the sense of peace that comes from a moment of pure presence, and the unshakable knowing that you are capable of far more than your current circumstances suggest. The authentic self is not defined by fear. It is defined by possibility. The journey of personal growth is not about changing who you are. It's about disarming the programs of the programmed self, so that your authentic self can finally shine through. Chapter 3. The Great Awakening. Finding your true self. This is where the real work begins. If you want to find your true self and break free from old programming, you must become an active participant in your own mind. You must move from being a passive passenger to an active driver. The first step, becoming the observer. The most powerful tool you have to change your subconscious programming is conscious awareness. You cannot change what you are not aware of. The first step is to become the observer of your own mind. Witness your thoughts. Start by simply watching your thoughts without judgment. Don't try to stop them or change them. Just watch them flow by like clouds in the sky. Notice the recurring thoughts. I'm not good enough. This is too hard. I always fail. Notice your emotional triggers. When you feel a surge of fear, anxiety, or anger, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself, what thought just preceded this emotion? Often, you will find a deeply ingrained belief is at the root of your emotional response. Observe your habits. Pay attention to your automatic behaviors. Why do you procrastinate? Why do you automatically reach for your phone when you feel bored? The answers will reveal the subconscious programs at play. The simple act of observing your thoughts and feelings from a detached perspective creates a crucial space between you and your programming. In that space, you realize, this thought is not me. It is just a thought. This is the first step toward disarming the programs, disarming the loops, detaching from your programming. Once you have identified a subconscious program, you can begin to disarm it. Acknowledge and reframe. When a negative thought or feeling arises, don't fight it. Acknowledge it. That's an old program running. Then consciously and gently reframe it. If the thought is, I'm not good enough, the reframe could be, that's my old belief. The truth is, I am always growing and learning. The power of neuroplasticity. The good news is that your brain is not static. It has the ability to rewire itself. This is called neuroplasticity. Every time you consciously choose a new thought or action over an old one, you are creating a new neural pathway. The more you use the new pathway, the stronger it becomes, and the old one begins to fade away. It's like creating a new trail in the forest. At first, it's difficult, but with consistent use, it becomes the new main path. Repetition with emotion. The subconscious mind learns through repetition and emotion. The fastest way to reprogram it is to combine a new thought with a powerful positive feeling. This is the foundation of practices like affirmations and visualization. By repeatedly telling yourself a new belief with feeling, you are essentially creating a new, compelling program that your subconscious mind will begin to accept as reality. The quiet voice. Listening to your intuition. As you begin to disarm the noisy programs of your programmed self, you will start to hear the quiet voice of your authentic self. This is your intuition, your inner knowing, and your connection to your deeper purpose. Trust your gut feelings. The authentic self often communicates through gut feelings and subtle nudges. When a decision feels right or a situation feels off, it's often your authentic self trying to guide you. Practice presence. The authentic self can only be heard in moments of presence. When you are fully focused on the here and now, listening to the sound of a bird, feeling the sun on your skin, or completely engrossed in a conversation, you are bypassing your old programming and connecting with the truth of who you are. Journaling and reflection. Regularly writing down your thoughts, feelings, and insights can help you uncover the patterns of your subconscious and hear the deeper wisdom of your authentic self. In conclusion, a new beginning. This journey is not about perfection. It's about awareness. It's about moving from a life lived on autopilot to a life lived with conscious intention. By understanding the iceberg of your mind, recognizing the programs you've been running, and taking the courageous step to become the observer, you begin a new, extraordinary chapter of your life. This is just the beginning. The tools of healing, self-love, affirmations, and visualization are your next steps on this path. They are the practical ways to give new, life-changing commands to your subconscious, allowing your authentic self to finally emerge. The power to create your reality has always been within you. All you needed was the understanding to unlock it.